Hey there, this is Dean Kurtz once again on Dino's Rock Talk. Today I'm going to talk about one of the old albums that got me into progressive rock. It was in October of 1969. It is King Crimson and the Court of the Crimson King. And it was my big intro into the progressive rock area. And it was such a good album and an original album. And I remember getting this and putting it on and just kind of being blown away, especially by that first song, 21st Century Schizoid Man. And I remember when I was working later at a warehouse, this one guy came in and said, "You know what this sounds like? This sounds like John Lennon meets Black Sabbath." And I thought, that's an interesting take on that song. And the second song, Talk to the Wind, mellows out all of a sudden, and it just has this great, laid back, moody, really cool sound. Then Epitaph, the third song, it's a little bit long one, and it has very much mellotron in it. Mellotron was a really cool old instrument back then. It was a keyboard with tape loops, and it had a little bit of flutter, which made it, just a little bit off, but it had a really, for me back then, a real magic sound, and it was a very good one. Moonchild, the next song, is a very moody, another one kind of a mellotron with really cool sounding guitar effect that Robert Fripp had on that one. And then the Court of the Crimson King really ends it well with another multi-layered moody song. Anyway, a great one. And you have Robert Fripp on guitar, an acoustic guitar, Ian MacDonald, alto sax, flute, clarinet, vibraphone, and mellotron. Had Greg Lake on lead vocals and bass guitar, and Michael Giles on drums. Great, great, great drummer. So we had this awesome album that came out that was a big influence on me early. I was pretty young back then, and it really did a number on my head at the time. It was just so different, so original. Here is the cover, and it is a good one. It looked like he was not having a good day. And here it is when it's opened up. If you can see the whole thing, there you go. Once again, a short one here with Dean Kurtz on Dino's Rock Talk. What is your take on the first progressive album? Let me know. Thanks.